Well, welcome to week 5, COM233. I hope you all are enjoying the course and I'm getting some great learning journals, okay, which indicates to me that you are and that you're getting plenty out of it. So before I forget, it's hard to forget, wash your hands, all right, stay safe. Social distancing works. Don't let anybody tell you it doesn't, okay? And I want us all to remain healthy. And I also want to thank you all for really hanging in there. This class is having very, very good attendance and very good participation still. And of course, we're all a little bit lucky because we're already internet instructors and students, okay? So we're kind of used to all this. But I know at the same time, your lives are really disrupted. So my heart goes out to you, and I want you to be safe and healthy in the same way with your family, please. So this unit is basically about body language and appearances, okay? It's also about headscarves, all right? You know, how do people look? How do they dress? And let me tell you a little bit about body language. I have a lot of experience with it. One of the videos is about the hidden power of smiles, okay? And I smile too much, all right? And Americans in general, around the world, we're considered real smilers, all right? And not everybody gets it, okay? A lot of other cultures not sure about smiles. They judge, are we really being sincere, okay? And are we? You know, it's like sometimes you ask people, how are you? And they start to tell you how they are. You say, oh God, I didn't really mean that. You know, it's enough information. Don't want to know about your medical history. I didn't mean to open that up, okay? So as you know, I've traveled a lot. I've been in Hong Kong many, many times, and I've been in the hotels there many, many times. And I was at a really nice hotel one time. It happened to be the next, I don't know, a month or two later, looking at the reviews of the hotel. And somebody said, oh, you know, they never smile. These people, they check you in and they don't ever smile, you know. Well, guess what? Chinese people don't smile. It's not part of their culture. I mean, you can get them to smile, yes, all right, but it's not part of their common culture. And just because they're not smiling at you, all right, that doesn't mean they don't like you or aren't listening or aren't trying to be helpful. It's just smiling isn't part of their culture, okay? So these are the kinds of things we're trying to understand through this class, all right? Really good one I ran into a long time ago when I was in Greece. Head nods, okay? So here in the U.S., somebody's talking and you're agreeing with them. You're nodding your head up and down, okay? All right? You ask them a question, they say, yeah, that's right, that's right. Guess what? In Greece, it's exactly the opposite, okay? They say, oishi, okay? No, it means no. Okay, can you believe that? Okay, who would have thought, right? And then this is one I always had trouble with. So in Malaysia, I'd always be doing that. Hey guys, you get this? You understand this? You know, I was teaching for trying face-to-face in Malaysia, all right? And I said, okay, that's great, good job. Well, finally, the guy stopped me at one point and said, Mr. Weller, don't do that. In our culture, that means that. Okay, I'm sorry. And of course, soon they told me that I was doing it all the time. I couldn't stop. And it's the same way, I think, in Iraq or Iran. If you do this to people, oh, that's really, really rude, okay? So that doesn't mean okay in all cultures. So you have to be careful about those kinds of things. Then briefly, I'm just looking at my notes here. One thing about headscarves, okay? This is a very, very difficult issue for us Westerners, and same way in Europe, okay? Let me put it this way. So I taught in Malaysia for over 2 years, and majority, about a little bit more than 50% of my students were Muslims, all right? And you couldn't always tell that the guys were Muslims, but you could tell the girls were because they wore headscarves, okay? Well, let me tell you, the girls were very fashionable. They used a lot of makeup, all right? And they wanted to be pretty, and they dressed nicely and wore nice shoes. So it's nothing about not trying to be pretty or any of that kind of thing. It's part of their culture. Okay, and like with any cultural ambiguities, you know, people can overdo it, all right? But I've read plenty of literature that wearing a headscarf or even wearing the whole burqa, the whole closed-in thing, doesn't mean you're being oppressed by the men. Doesn't mean that. It could mean that, yes, but it doesn't automatically mean that. And all religions around the world have clothing costumes, and we call them costumes. They're not. They're indigenous. So when I was working in Chiapas, Mexico, as a journalist, the women were these beautiful, colorful, I'd call them costumes, but they're not. It's their dress. It's how they dressed. Okay, it was part of their culture. All right, and Native Americans, you looked at the old-timey pictures and all the beads and the leggings and the feathers. Okay, and then you go to Borneo and I've seen this myself, pierced cheeks and that kind of thing. Okay, and lots of tattoos. All right, so dress and culture go together, and we shouldn't just judge somebody on their dress, all right? And that goes for headscarves. And, you know, since 9/11, all this has gotten a really bad rap, and there's a lot of literature saying, oh, these women are oppressed, and this and that and the other. That's not 100% true. It could be partially true, okay, for some cultures, some countries, okay, some pieces of cultures or country could be doing that, all right? But in general, I've read that women find it liberating. Not every woman likes to be stared at. Okay, I get that. I understand that. All right. So sometimes wearing the headscarf or the whole covering prevents this objectifying that we men seem to do a lot of. Okay, so I'm just saying this. I'm just saying keep your mind open. Don't judge too rashly as to what these clothing issues type mean. So, and then the other thing is about be careful about body language. All right, so hey, good luck. I hope you enjoy this unit. 3 discussions, which actually take more time than you think they do, okay? Dig in deeply, and then that typical kind of quiz. There's no learning journal due this week. So hey, enjoy. Good luck. Stay safe. Wash your hands. Thank you.